And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for yourself.
We are the last Americans. We are the last Americans. We are the last Americans.
Happy Halloween! Hello,
Peace
everybody.
be upon you all. Peace be upon you. Yes, sir.
Peace be upon you.
I feel a little,
You're
thanks,
saying
guys.
it wrong, Dave. You got to go like
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom alaikum. Something like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
How I like to lick 'em. Is that what you said?
How I like to lick them. Yeah, I guess it's just me, guys. It's just me dressing up today.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Halloween.
I didn't know we were dressing up.
Well, I just assumed.
You outdid yourself.
I assumed, it's Halloween tomorrow.
Well, Dave never texts anybody, so like we never know what Dave's gonna do until he shows up, or if he's ever gonna show
Sometimes
up.
I like it that
No,
way.
I texted him earlier because I forgot to actually tell him that me and you had talked about just doing like a Halloween episode.
Yeah,
So
I
I
got it.
texted him a couple hours ago, probably.
yeah.
And then I was like, hey, we're just going to do like a Halloween based thing. And we're like, look at ghosts and stories and like all whatever. And then he shows up like this.
Hey, man, I went through the old costumes and I was like,
Oh.
what's the least offensive? This was it.
The
Like
least
this-
offensive?
Well, I mean, I don't have, I have a bag of old costumes, and some of that shit just doesn't fit anymore,
So
Well,
what
so
do you...
what are you dressed up as, Dave?
I'm a rabbi.
Let,
I'm bringing peace to the east, you know what I'm saying?
He just came out of the tunnels is what it...
Well,
oh,
there's
yeah,
that, too. There's
you-
always that
dirty
possibility.
mattress, dude.
I came to help Diddy, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm joking.
I
Literally
to
came.
help Diddy.
Literally came. I don't know. I had this costume years ago.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was in a time where it was probably less offensive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of anti-Semitism rolling around.
Yeah,
these
so I
days.
wanted to give a little support to, the Jewish people. You know what I'm saying? We can all disagree about the leadership, but the people, man, there's a lot of people getting some shit. Plus, there's some shit going on, Palestine.
That's true. That's true.
Israel. So I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it, Gaza, I
Yeah.
love you. Palestine,
So you're modest Thomas?
Yeah.
Modest Tom.
Love Israel.
Modest
love Gaza.
Yahoo.
Modest Yahoo. Yeah. Peace be with you. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Dude.
I'm just gonna say I am dressed up actually. I am the ghost of podcast past.
Oh, yeah, there we go, dude.
Whoa.
Yeah, man.
Okay. That's spooky.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, do you have a cast on your leg yet?
No, just wrapped.
Oh,
I
Chris
thought,
broke his ankle.
I broke my foot today.
yeah, I caught the tail end. I was changing.
The doctor said severely sprained.
Oh, wow. That's cool, dude. Yeah.
I tore ligaments and shit. And
Would you fall down some stairs, man?
no, I fucking stepped out
He
of the
got
back
pushed.
by a ghost.
Did it? Was
Yeah.
it? Can I ask? Was it another rock? Did you trip on a rock this time? You didn't throw your back out, but you just fucking tore your shit up.
It wasn't a rock, but just as fucking pathetic.
Well, what happened?
Oh no.
It was the ledge leading into the bay door of a warehouse. So it was like a 3-inch ledge.
So it's just a fucking normal walk.
Yeah, I wasn't walking in. Like I wasn't walking in and like I just there's a ledge and I stepped on it weird and I hurt myself. I was getting out of my van and carrying a package. And when I got out of the back, I stepped down and I stepped right on that fucking ledge and just folded my fucking shit.
Did you cry?
I did. It did bring a tear to my eye.
Good for you, man.
It fucking hurt, dude. I remember when I broke my other foot, like, and I got plates in my foot and shit.
Yeah.
Initially, it hurt that bad.
Yeah,
Wow.
dude. I broke my foot, and that does not feel good.
So I immediately thought that my shit's broke.
So it's just
I
sprained? Heavily
yeah,
sprained?
heavily.
High sprain?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like it's wrapped right now, and like the swelling is going up my leg.
Okay. Well, hey, man.
Hey, rice. You got to rest it, ice it, compress it, and
God
elevate
bring,
it. You know.
peace to you, and
You guys can't see it, but he grabbed my hand just
I
now,
did. I
and
just,
like
yeah.
he stroked my hand.
God's with you, man. You know what I'm saying? He'll heal you.
Okay.
I don't want you to be healed. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you'll wake up tomorrow. You just feel like,
I doubt it. I can't like really move it.
I mean, sprain. That's true, man. That's true. Anyways, happy Halloween, guys. Happy Halloween.
Yeah,
happy
hopefully
Halloween.
your leg gets better soon, dude.
Man, it's that day. It's that day. I'm off today, tomorrow. Get to go out with the kids tomorrow. It's exciting.
Oh, are you off tomorrow now?
Yep, I'm off tomorrow. Yes,
Fuck
sir.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'll hobble along with you probably.
Well, I can
bring a scooter, dude.
yeah, we can get a bicycle for him.
Yeah.
Maybe I can find a wheelchair or something. We could push you around. That could be just your costume.
Oh yeah.
You're just a cripple.
That's true.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
could do that.
You should get a fat suit, dude.
I should. Ooh,
Lieutenant Dan, dude. Just put your legs under you.
Oh my god.
Oh, there we go.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe I should
Get one of those
like
cloaks. those cloaking blankets that
Oh
hide.
yeah, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, dude.
Disappear, dude.
Well, I could even do something simple where I could just get one of those like movie action those things. What are they called?
Oh yeah, like a director's chair, like a yeah.
Yeah, and then just like write Jackass on it, like I'm from Jackass.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing tomorrow, Greg?
It's going to be pouring down rain where we're at.
Fun,
As
fun.
you guys know, every Halloween in Washington is fucking miserable.
Wet.
So
Yeah,
I don't know. We're probably still going to go out and try to get some candy.
sure. Just to
But,
be
yeah,
fair,
that's good.
though, it is raining right now here.
It is
Oh,
raining,
okay.
Yeah. We're actually supposed to get a thunderstorm tomorrow, possibly, which will be kind of
Okay.
fun. You know what I'm saying? Bring the spook in. You know what I'm saying? You got to bring that electricity.
There's supposed to
in.
be lightning and stuff. Yeah, that's what you said.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Yeah, you get
Okay,
that.
I
just
hope
don't
there
dress
is.
up any metal, you guys.
No,
Don't
dude.
bring any
I'm
metal
just
with
gonna
you.
be a knight in shining armor and hope something happens.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna carry on a grounding rod. So it'll
Oh,
just
sweet, dude.
It'll spark your leg straight.
Yeah, it's
I am healed.
Fucking ankle.
It just comes out his toe.
Feel the power within.
Oh, that's great,
Yeah.
dude. Hey, man, it's cool, dude. I'm excited about it. Dude. You know.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, so today I don't know what we're gonna really chat about. You text everybody. At least
Yeah.
you texted and said you wanted to do some spooky stuff.
Yeah, I just wanted to know.
Keep it lighthearted.
It's Hallows Eve.
Hallows Eve.
We can just like talk about ghostly stuff, or we could like. I mean, you said you got some like ghost videos
Well,
you could
you
look
just said
at.
you said you
Like
wanted
we
to talk
had,
about that.
I found
you know?
a fucking little short story we could read to you guys, or I could read to you guys.
a short story.
Please
Yeah,
don't.
like a short.
Please don't read a story.
Wait, what is this about?
I don't know. It's a fucking creepy.
Are me and Greg like children? Is that what's going on?
Well, I'm not just reading to you. I'm reading to.
How long is this story?
don't
He
know,
busts
it's
out a
only-
whole fucking novel,
No,
bro.
it's,
I can see
it's
it now.
literally
He's just-
only like a couple paragraphs long.
God, these rabbi beards are itchy as motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, they
I
are.
can't even drink a drink. You know what I'm saying? How do you do it? Yeah, no,
Well,
dude.
I mean, do you want to start out with some videos? Do we got some scary videos?
Yeah, well, no, so I got a couple
UFO
ghost
videos or
videos.
something?
I got a couple ghost ones. I was kind of thinking about when you text me, and I was like, okay, well, we've done a lot of ghost stuff. Some of it's bullshit, but the ones that always get me the most, and I talked to you about this the other day. I mean, it was a week or two ago, but I've been wanting to go to Gettysburg, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like I went. I did go.
Wait.
I did go when I was younger.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure in Pennsylvania. Because we were there, but I want to go now because like the hauntings in Gettysburg are insane, dude. Like
I've heard a lot about them actually.
yeah, because how many people died? You know what I mean? It's so
Yeah.
many people that died, and there's some like one of my favorite pieces of evidence, ghost evidence, is from Gettysburg. It's an old video, I do have it, but it's the one where you see the apparitions running through the hills.
Yeah, dude. Those ones are trippy.
That's trippy as fuck, bro. So I brought a couple of those. There's a couple newer ones. That one's a little bit old. I also have the one with where Charlie Kirk's with his pilot,
Yeah.
and he's talking about the orb, and it's a long video, but it's interesting, man. It's
yeah, but a
interesting.
lot of it's kind of I seen part of it, and most of the video I seen like is just him talking to the pilot.
You can see it in the background though.
Yeah.
It's just like a light in the sky, but
Okay.
the pilot was like, it's not showing up on radar. They show the radar. He's like, dude, this thing is like elevated. It's circling. It's doing circles. So it's there's some, if you listen to it it's more audio than visual. You can definitely see the thing come and go. But it's a little interesting, man. You know what I'm saying? It's, he's a person that obviously has a pretty damn good sized platform. But yeah, I thought that was interesting hearing the pilot talk about like the, how high it is. And he's like, I've seen stuff like this, but not like this. It's like circling around, you know what I mean? So it's kind of spooky, And
Damn,
Greg, you
dude.
don't have anything?
No, I don't have anything.
All right.
We can just watch what you got, dude.
Just along for the ride.
Hey, we're just here. We're
Hell
here
yeah.
for it, dude.
We're here just like we're just doing it tonight.
Well, we obviously all have our own stories, which we've talked about in nauseum sometimes on this podcast, but we all have our own ghost stories. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Greg have one at my old house. We don't need
Exactly.
to, a lot of you already know those ones, but So I already believe in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Some people may not. That's cool. I definitely believe in this shit. Ghosts. Would you say ghosts more than aliens, or vice versa, Greg? What's your take on that?
Yeah, I think definitely like ghosts / spirits, whatever, like spiritual remnants, like multi-dimensional, right? And like I think like the dimensional thing could fit in with aliens too. You know what I mean? Like maybe ghosts are aliens,
It absolutely could. Plus, we also have some listeners that have amazing stories. All right, there's some, just over the years.
Oh yeah, Whitney's fucking house being demonic.
Man.
Ugh.
Let's see here. All right, you got my TikTok up. We'll just start with those. We'll start with that shit. These are some of my favorites. These are some of my picked out. Okay. And what's crazy about this, so as you're pulling it up here, what's crazy about the Gettysburg is like all the different areas and different times. This one video I think is 20 plus years old. There's some that are newer, but the actual apparitions look similar. You know what I'm saying? Like the way that they present themselves looks similar. So if you go to the Gettysburg 2001. No, 2001. That one right there. Okay. This is the OG. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the most compelling videos.
Gettysburg OG.
So this was 23 years ago, man. So this has been all over TV and everything, but this is the one where
wrong button.
Clearly, dude.
Oh, here we go.
They're right next to each other.
I know. This one has been circulated a lot, but this is one of my favorites. And so there's, I believe it's a family filming in Gettysburg, and they're seeing some lights here, and this right here is a hillside with some trees.
Okay.
And so you'll kind of see what's going on here, man. It's interesting.
A little bit. There you go.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
And there's some sound. You can hear them talking.
Don't move in there. No, there's a motorcycle.
It's on the left side here.
Are they Chinese?
No.
Oh,
see,
I don't see nothing down
now
there.
you'll see them cross the
Can't
middle
be
to the right.
motorcycles, honey. There's another spot.
Oh yeah.
You see what I
Looks
said?
like a
Here they
human
go.
being.
Watch though. You'll see them going up the side of the hill.
What is that?
Watch.
Tree?
Oh yeah.
No,
And there's more.
Whoa.
There's
he's
more.
moved it. Right?
It's like a whole troop, dude.
Right there.
Watch.
See?
You see, there's one that looks like it has like a
Look.
lantern.
Oh, it's like it almost like keeps repeating itself, or
Yeah,
it's
like a whole line
it's
of
like a
soldiers.
platoon.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah.
Isn't it those people?
I think that's people.
Not of a tree.
I just saw a person scratch his ass.
How many apparitions were there? More than I have teeth,
you
sir.
see that? I think that's people.
I think I saw 3.
That ain't water. That's
pretty.
squirt.
That's pretty cool though. It's cool how
Yeah.
it like came up to the top of the hill right here, and
Yeah.
then they all like would turn and then like backtrack up the other side.
Yeah, dude, it's an interesting video, man. And this one, like I said, this one has been around for a long time. I've never seen anything where it's debunked. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit. I've never seen any of that. What's interesting is you can see what looks like a human figure. But did you see how those look? That's where I wanted to start with, because the other videos that I have, it's the same look.
Yeah,
How
like
it's see-through.
the misty looking.
Yeah, but
apparition.
very.
Transparent, yeah.
But you can see the shoulders almost. Okay, so let's go on to the next one, man. Let's just roll down this list, bro, because Gettysburg to me is so fascinating, man. It's so fascinating. So this first one, let's do this one. So the first one actually is the same video. This one's just edited, as far as like they zoom into the specific area. But these two gentlemen were told by, just to kind of, because they cut this part out, they were told by the patrol there, what's it called, like the Parks and Rec dudes, that this particular area is an extreme hotspot for apparitions. So they go there and they spend about 30 minutes there. And so the video kind of fast forwards and it says 20 minutes later, and then they catch this. So go ahead and play this. But look how this looked compared to the other ones that we just watched.
All right, we're here in Gettysburg, just before the 150th. Where should I stop?
Right between the guns here.
Come off here.
I'm trying to stop something here.
Yeah.
I said there's activity here before, but
Very
all right, so we're gonna
blurry.
sit here for a while.
Yeah, so we could.
Just kind
You'll
of
see.
film the camera.
A lot of troops left in here.
See what
Yeah,
happens.
clearly somebody walking, right? Ooh,
Yeah. Oh
misty.
yeah. You could see a full body like.
Looks like a
Yeah,
coat
the head,
too.
the arms. But it was hiding, like it was looking
So
at him.
now,
and then
now
it
stop this one.
started coming
And
out.
go to the original video, just because I know Greg, you said it was blurry. The original is not. It's just I did this one because it was zoomed in.
This one?
Yeah, and go fast forward about halfway or 3/4 of the way. because it's like a 2-minute video. We don't need there. Just go like right here. Yeah, right here. So you'll see this is actually a fairly clear video, and you can see it's just not zoomed in. As soon as it says 20 minutes pass, is
Holy crap.
Right
Got
there.
mighty candy, see that?
Oh, what is that?
Holy shit.
it's the same video.
Oh my god.
That's just the head. Here it comes through the.
No way.
Yeah, dude, I
What
feel
is
like
that?
I have
this
no
spot
friggin'
is
idea.
famous.
Did you get that on
Yes,
the
it
camera?
is famous, dude.
Yeah, that's fucking sick.
So yeah,
Because
Greg,
I've
you're
seen
right.
other videos of like other people, like women in the car.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of videos of that spot.
Yep.
I don't know what those two cannons always there.
Yeah, yes, that's like a landmark.
They're just kind
mark.
of like a
Yeah.
decoration. For
And that's what
area.
that's what the state park guy was saying, was that this was an extreme hotspot. I got like 3 more. You
Okay.
good? You good? Because I put these together because when you said that you wanted to do, I was like, fuck yeah, dude. I've been wanting to talk about these for a while because I think it's interesting that they're all different times. You know what I'm saying? Like these are all different years, okay, a collection, but they all have the same vibe, bro. So if you go to the next video, this one is to the far right. Yeah, let's do this one here. Fuck the music. Yeah, the music on this one. But this one has the same thing where you can see these apparitions kind of like walking across a field.
Okay.
You could cut the music though, bro.
I kind of like it.
You see him?
Yeah.
It's like another troop.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of them.
Yep.
Interesting,
what
right?
the fuck?
Okay, and then
I feel like I'm on the Titanic. I'm going to reveal my breast.
I know. Like I need to throw out the jewel in the ocean. You know what I'm saying?
I'll give you a jewel.
Hate me, Leonardo.
Yeah.
The family jewels.
Yeah, the family jewels, man. I
Yeah.
I make these jewels daily. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Skip the next one and skip that one. Go to this one. This is another shot from Gettysburg, 2009,
Oh.
and this is what seems to be like soldiers crossing the road here, dude.
Why'd the spirit cross the road?
Get to Gettysburg.
What the fuck?
Don't they all look the same?
Mhm.
I mean, tell me,
Yeah.
they don't all look the same. They are like the epitome of a ghost apparition. You know what I'm saying? Like what you think of what an apparition should look like based off of movies and what people say.
Did I wonder what would happen if you walked through that? Like, what would that feel like?
I don't know if you get like an energy rush, man.
Right? Like if you've seen one and
Or a drain, like an energy drain, you know?
would they even show up? Like if you instead of just standing this far away and filming that, if you just went down there and stood and let them walk through you,
Would they though?
would you
know?
see them?
Yeah. Would you? Well, would you? Maybe, but would they even?
I wonder what it would feel like to them. What if they're like, oh, you know?
Well,
like,
it would
terrified and
depend.
see
It
them?
would depend if they're like an intelligent
Yeah.
spirit haunting.
See, I don't think these
or
are.
if it's like those kind of spirits that are like stuck on a loop and they're just kind of residual.
Yeah, I think that these are residual. I really do. I think Gettysburg mostly is residual. Now, some of the ghost hunters and other places have been to the homes and shit,
Yeah.
and there's I remember there being some actual communication, but a lot of these war like battlefield ones seem residual, just like they're
Yeah.
going through the motion of what they were supposedly doing at the time, crossing
Yeah.
the road,
There
going
was
up the hill.
there was one Ghost Adventures, or is it Ghost Adventures?
Well, I mean, there's a couple different ones.
No, it's
I mean,
it's the one where that kid that was the camera guy on Ghost Adventures. and then Destination Fear.
Destination Fear, dude. Yeah.
They went to some I don't remember where it was, but it was some war base or something. It was a base. And you could see like the city off in the distance, and they were like on this little island area, and they were on like in this fort.
Yep.
And they were down inside of it, and they could hear, all of a sudden they heard like gunshots and stuff going
Yeah.
off. Goosh, goosh, goosh,
Yeah.
goosh. And they're like, what the fuck?
that was Ghost Adventures, dude. I
Was
remember
it
that.
Ghost Adventures?
Yeah, that was the Ghost Adventure show where they were like in Gettysburg, and you could clearly hear just cannons.
No, they weren't in Gettysburg.
No,
they were at like a fort.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about,
Oh.
Greg. I know what you're talking about, and that was fucking gnarly as fuck. I remember that, but I remember what you're talking about too. It was like a bunker.
Yeah,
thing.
they were down inside of a bunker that was
Yeah.
on this island fort.
Yeah, it wasn't Gettysburg though. It
And
wasn't
then
Gettysburg.
they heard
Okay.
that shit, and then they're like, "We gotta go fucking check this out." So they ran up above and was like in this like field area, and they're like listening for it, and nothing was happening. They stood out there for a little while, and they're like, "What the hell?" And then all of a sudden, boom, 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 like more cannons and shit were going off, like it was a reoccurring war that was happening.
Yeah. Yeah, scary.
It's
I mean,
weird.
to me, that's the
It's
perfect
weird that
atmosphere.
it's weird that sounds could be like a residual haunting.
Well, I mean, yeah, that one's. I do have one with sound. That is specific sound, but that is interesting. That audio, because but then again, it's like, why would there not be? Because you hear voices.
Yeah, that's true.
You hear voices, and they say that's residual, and so
maybe just the sound waves themselves are like imprinting on.
But like you're talking
Earth.
about a battle, which is the perfect place for a ghost, right? Because you talk about murder scenes and like the energy that is left behind because of but like battle is like, what is more fear driven, right? Like all these people are like hungry, starving, a lot of them, especially in this era. Fear, like the most fear, right? That you could die at any minute.
Mm-hmm.
People are body parts everywhere, seeing people getting blown up, like all those feelings and energy that happens in that field. It's not shocking that something's left behind with it, man.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
yeah,
we're all just kind of like a digital imprint in the planetary.
Yeah.
Well, it makes you wonder, you know what I mean? Like, really, like, could you get trapped here, or is this another life that people are living in a different dimension? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just there's multiple dimensions living simultaneously.
Or is there like layers to your soul or like your energy? You know what I'm saying? Like, can you leave back the residual but move your soul forward? You know what I mean? Like, is that possible to have? Because that's the one thing about these figures, and I, like I said, I do have a couple more, but that's the one thing is that you can't tell who they are.
Yeah,
It's just figures, right? Like, I'm sure it's somebody specific, but
you just
don't
left
know.
an impression.
It's an impression. It's just like a silhouette. You know what I'm saying, of a person, rather than an actual identity of a person.
Yeah, but then what about the ones where they see apparitions and they see like detailed, this is who that fucking
that's
is.
interesting. That's for sure.
Well, I guess that would be right back to where like you're just trapped here.
Yeah. That might be.
Who knows, dude?
Let's go. I got a couple more, man. Let's do a couple more of these real quick. Because I want to do that sound one. I think that one's really interesting as well.
Okay,
But
I got to go check. My son said he had to take a shit. So
Oh, wow.
I'm going to go check it real quick.
So let's do
All right.
let's do this.
You guys watch it. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we won't do the audio one. We'll wait on that. This one right here is another one that they're hiding behind a tree.
The spirits are?
Yeah, and you can see them like peek out and wait a second, then go across, like they're waiting for like the fire to stop, or they're checking for, you know what I'm saying? Like, think about a Civil War scene. You're behind the tree, and you're like looking around and making sure that no one's around so you can cross the field. That's the vibe I'm getting on this one.
Okay. Let's see. Let's check this out. Oh, that's way too big. Hold on. Okay.
That's it.
Look at that orb up in the tree.
Watch this one. This next one really pops out.
Okay. Oh yeah, he's sneaking, dude.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know if that's like. Does it keep going?
I think this, yeah.
Is that it?
No, well, there's more. So. Oh yeah, you see it over there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is
okay.
actually the beginning, I think, of that video that I had earlier.
Oh, it's so weird when they just
It's
appear.
so weird, but coming out of the tree like that.
That
is
one doesn't
so-
even look like to me. Did you see the beginning of this, Greg?
I did not.
Watch this. We'll watch
How'd
the
you know I was
beginning
back?
again. I could hear you going moaning
I
and
know.
groaning.
I'm just kidding.
I don't know if
That
you're.
orb up
That wasn't
in
me.
the
That was a
tree.
video.
This one right here is really bizarre. How it kind of peeks around and right here. You see its leg?
Yeah, it's like it's crawling out of the ground, dude.
That's what I was
It's
gonna
creepy.
say. It doesn't even look like it's peeking around. It's coming straight up out of the fucking ground.
It's a zombie,
Yeah.
dude. It's a zombie. It's a fucking Civil War zombie.
Dude, when you guys are done, like, how many videos do you have, dude? 'Cause
I got
just
one.
found
I
a
got one
collage.
more. I got one more.
Okay.
And
Is it a? Do you have a link you can send me and I'll play it?
Yeah, it's bookmarked.
Okay.
in
Oh, okay,
text.
okay.
So we'll just do this last one here. This last one is not visual. This is audio. And
Okay.
I have shown Chris this before. It's long.
This one?
Yeah. But what this one is so I want to say that the recording of this, there's a lot of like recording noise. So just bear with that part of it. But you can hear mid video, you can start hearing the sound of music. and then you start hearing the drums. You start hearing the
not that.
and it's echoing, like it sounds like they're getting ready for war, bro. So go ahead and play this, and you could even start this one like halfway through, honestly. Okay, just give it a second.
Oh,
You can
there,
already
there was an orb. I seen it.
that was now listen.
That was a horse.
You hear the listen, it'll get louder. The drums come though.
fucking way.
Wait for the drums.
Wow.
You hear that shot?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
What was that? The fucking orb.
No, those are fireflies, bro.
Oh, okay.
Nope, those are ghosts too.
Tell me that's not. Wild.
That's fucking crazy.
Wild.
The music that brings a whole nother creepy level.
Yeah, like
Right.
tensions, because you're like, this is them marching to
Because when you
fucking
watch,
battle.
not just that, but every time you watch any kind of scary movie or anything, there's always some kind of eerie fucking
Yeah.
music that's going on while it's about to happen. But then this is actual ghosts playing music.
And if you look
That's
at the
creepier.
comments, it's you know, there's one here. I was at Gettysburg a few years ago and heard drums being played at 3 a.m. It was crazy. Like, so I have to go
Isn't
here.
3 a.m. like
I have
the
to go
witching
here.
hour?
Yeah.
It is, dude.
But I have to go here because I love ghosts. I love the idea of it. But like everybody that goes, I have a lot of family in Pennsylvania. A lot of my mom's side's from Pennsylvania. Many have been to Gettysburg, obviously, and they just say that the feeling that you get as soon as you arrive there, it's very heavy. It's very like you know something terrible happened there, like that energy of it. And then to see something like this, or even possibly see something like this, would be insane. Or hearing drums, like that's fucking nutty, bro.
If I was
Yeah.
there and I heard it, and then
It's those drums up.
it'd be fucking crazy. It almost make you think you were just hearing things, like. But it just kept going.
But it's
on.
like sad too. That's the other thing, is like the sadness behind it, because like just how many people died. There's a person, and I want to get to your video, but there's a person that took video or pictures from the Civil War in Gettysburg, where the bodies are laying across ground. Then they splice it with what it looks like now. So half of it's like the bodies, and you can see like the modern shit. You know, like,
oh yeah.
and it's just eerie.
Well,
to know
that
many
whole
bodies
area
were-
hasn't really changed.
No, and a lot of the rock and stuff is all there, but like obviously there's some buildings and stuff that maybe were or weren't there before, but it's just weird to know that all that ground was covered with just fucking death. You know what I'm saying?
The rivers ran red.
Dude, traumatic. Like, imagine what Europe must be like.
Oh,
with
my
World War
gosh,
II.
dude. Yeah, some of
Fuck,
those
dude,
areas.
they probably see ghosts every day, dude.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it'd be crazy
Downtown.
like to get stories from like maybe people that like backpack through Europe or something if
Well,
they've
just-
ever seen or heard anything along their way.
Like what would it be like to stay the night in like Auschwitz or something, you know, like where you're just like the most terrible place on earth, you know what I'm saying, where people just were not just killed in war, but like tortured and fucking like there has to be something.
Yeah,
There
like
has
the
to be.
Japanese like detainment camps and stuff.
Oh my
Ooh, God.
gosh, dude. All right, man, let's see it, Greg. Let's see what you got.
yeah,
So
what'd
what is this a collection of?
Well, so dude, honestly, I haven't watched the whole thing. It was just on like USA Today or something.
Okay.
There was a collage. I bookmarked a paranormal activity caught in like a courthouse in India where there's a bunch of like just shit flying around. But let's go to that collage on USA Today. I think that's what it was. I don't know.
I think you're on the wrong. I think you're on the wrong page.
Yeah, you might have saved it to the
Oh,
wrong.
motherfucker! God damn it! I'm gonna have to.
God damn it. God.
Here, I'll send you a link then. How about that?
Okay,
yeah.
just email.
How
me.
about that? Cash me outside. How about
Cash me
that?
outside.
How about that?
Cash me outside, ghost.
Dude, I actually just I heard something about that. How about that girl?
Yeah.
I looked it up.
Bad
Did you know
baby.
she's a millionaire, like a multi-millionaire?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
dude.
dude. She has so much
Ever
money.
since that fucking Dr. Phil episode, she's been nothing but filthy rich.
She so, has so
Well,
much.
no. It was years after that when she got her OnlyFans. She made like over like $3 million or something in 24 hours.
Yeah, I dude, you knew that was going to be, she would do that. Of course she would. You know what I'm saying? Once she hit age, she was like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, of course she would. I mean, I don't approve of it, but damn, dude. A lot of money.
Danielson sends us a Rumble rant. Says pizza cutter video for old time sake per Cassie.
Yeah, the pizza.
I don't even know where that
shit.
video is.
Yeah, dude.
That was a weird video.
I wish we could have found the video of the ghost that we think was a ghost that we caught. That would have been a good Halloween video. Wherever it did, dude, it did something like that. I can't remember, but.
All right, so there's the first one. I just sent it over to you. I'll try to bookmark the other ones that I found.
There it is.
While we're watching that.
Here's the first one.
Is that a ghost? These Ring cameras captured some spooky sights and sounds. Ring cameras, that's it's a thing, dude.
That's true.
There's a lot of video from these things.
Let's see here. What do we got here?
So some orbs.
That's a jelly bean. Okay.
Big old blob orb.
Oh, that was interesting.
Poltergeist!
Box being pushed around.
Wind.
Look at this one. Black mass,
Okay,
dude.
that could, well.
That one's actually that's pretty good, dude. That's a pretty good one.
Someone was having a drink when they heard motion at the front door. Watch this. Some dude.
Ah. That's Jason.
Literally like with a trench coat on. He comes in, just sits in her chair, dude.
Oh, what the? Whoa!
See, I feel like that's fake. That one has to be fake.
That's gotta be fake.
Yeah, I feel like that was like some edited stuff right there.
Preschool in Colorado.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, the music's really cheesy.
Yeah, okay.
It's
that's
great.
Not bad.
And it adds a little something.
That's not bad.
The one,
And then-
I don't know what the
Oh, yeah,
first
go ahead.
one is.
It's a jelly bean.
I don't know if that's like. I feel
It
like
looks like a
could
floating Zumba, doesn't it?
A little bit, dude.
a little. I feel like that one's like a lens flare. Because you look at the wall. Look back here. See these lights?
Yeah.
Whatever is making that light.
But those are stationary. What's moving to make that lens flare move?
Well, I mean,
that's what I would have to.
yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm. That's a big ass
I don't
orb,
know.
dude.
This
It was
one's
bright,
one
too.
is-
This one's weird.
interesting, dude. Yeah, because
This one almost looks like it has a hole in it, like there's an
Yeah.
entrance.
that looks like a fucking
Floating moon.
That looks like an egg in a woman, dude. It's being impregnated. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so get out of this one. Go to the next one.
that's
The
a
next one
breast
is
assist right there.
It's a courthouse in India, and it's kind of dull for the first 30 seconds, but it's like a good build up, dude. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
I'm-
'Cause it's
I'm-
like, wait,
dude,
what's happening here? What's gonna happen? Ooh.
I'm okay with this, man.
Paranormal activity in a courthouse in India.
Okay.
Whoa.
You might have to turn the sound up there, Chris.
It's up.
Okay.
High ones. What
Can
does
you zoom
want?
it? Can you zoom it out a little bit so you
Yeah,
can see
go.
the whole scene? Here we go.
So what do we?
Oh, whoa. Okay.
Hold on.
The
Before it just switched this in. Did these
coming.
screens flicker?
Yeah, they flickered.
Just play. Watch.
Oh, sorry.
They flickered.
Okay. Nothing happening. Oh, I heard. Oh. Oh.
The chair's rolling down the hallway,
That guy
everybody.
said, "Fuck that chair." Oh.
Another chair.
Oh, they're just throwing chairs around.
Damn. Okay.
But you don't see anything in this one. Like the other ones are like apparitions, and
No,
this one's
is
just like
poltergeist. This is poltergeist.
just poltergeist activity.
Man, they have a thing for these chairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're easy to move. They got wheels.
Not a lot of energy, you know?
Yeah. You ever
I don't
see-
know what else there is. I haven't watched this whole thing.
I'm gonna guess a chair.
Oh,
screen.
Ooh, that's creepy.
Screen just flickered?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right there. This one. Flicked.
Oh!
Okay. Okay.
Is this fake? We're
Hold
getting some
on,
fake shit?
Hold on.
Yeah.
No, but that's if you were in that room and you seen every monitor in the fucking room. Well, how many monitors are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, like 50 monitors right there. And they all just start flashing at you.
Yeah.
Ooh,
At the
go
same
to 1
time.
minute and go 1 minute and 40 seconds. Maybe a little bit before that. This is pretty intense. Okay. Showing different screens here.
Got about 10 seconds. I want a will.
I want a will. Ooh, something's opening.
All right, here we go. This is the part.
What the fuck? Oh, something's in that window right there.
Yeah.
What is the noise?
Like a door handle maybe
Yes.
going back and forth?
Oh, something's back there.
Yeah, there's something.
Oh.
Slams the door.
It almost sounds like a copy machine or something just going on.
Yeah,
going
right.
haywire. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck this file. Not doing that.
Yeah. You're not getting your fucking will? Get out of here. This ghost quits.
Fucking quit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I fucking hate this paperwork.
I've been stuck in this office forever.
So that's where the paper came out of that door. So that's
Yeah.
where that was.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
That was like aggressive.
Where the fuck did that come from? That was
I
more
don't
papers.
know. It was like a hanging file.
I don't know.
This
What the
ghost
heck?
was fucked over by this place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is disgruntled.
I think I know what happened.
Door slam.
He's going to rip it.
God, that's so loud. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that was
oh,
definitely a machine.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you can see the kind of the black mass there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Could you imagine showing up to this the next day?
Yeah, you fire that person that closed.
Yeah.
Guaranteed
Damn it,
there's going to be
Bill.
one
What the hell?
person that's just destroyed all kinds of shit.
Dude, I think that
I
this
guaran-
was a one of those call centers that steal all your money. And the ghost came back. They lost everything, committed suicide. They came back, found the call center in India.
Yeah.
I just need your ID identification, sir.
I guarantee
You know what I mean?
there's one person in that office that they walk in the morning and they blame it on every time.
for sure, dude. Abby's down, dude. You know what I mean?
Fucking Carl!
Yeah. This is the 5th time.
Carl's working late, drunk again.
It's all that street food, that Indian street food, man, making you crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, it's the bugs. It's the bugs in the juice, you know?
I don't know if that's real or not, but that was good. I actually enjoyed
If that wasn't real, that's very elaborate.
Very elaborate.
Yeah.
But there was a couple parts in there that made me think that it probably was real. That one where it threw it against the ceiling and then the paper's like stuck to the ceiling there,
Oh, yeah.
like hanging from the light
That was,
area.
that was very forceful.
That was really yeah. Some of that would be very good. It'd take a lot of effort to do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's not something you'd just be able to set up in the office after everyone leaves real
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would take some like preparation. That's like movie.
Unless they were all in on it, bro.
Some
Like this is India.
cinematics.
You know, like we don't know. Like were they all in on it? This is
the
like
whole office.
Yeah, but maybe they did it and said, "Hey, man, we could promote our business and put out this video. We could all do this together collectively, and it gets spread across the whole world."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
it's a chance.
That video has like what? 200 views? I
Yeah,
mean,
well,
that
it's
makes it
not doing
more-
too hot.
Yeah, but where was it originally? It's got 200 views on that account, but where was it posted originally?
Oh, gotcha.
True, that's true. I
because
like that, though.
that security footage didn't look very high quality.
It's unsettling. You know what I'm saying? It's unsettling.
What the ghosts would do that to an
Well,
office, or
it's
that
like-
there's ghosts that are that pissed off?
It's like they were building up the energy to do it. It's like fucking chairs, and then they were like yes, and then they're like fucking papers, and then it got to the point where they started turning the machines on. You know what I'm saying?
What if it was like a disgruntled employee that got so out of control and this building's passed that they had to like the police came and they had to like put him down.
Oh,
And then now his spirit just reenact. What
be.
was the word?
Reenactment?
Not reenact. Well, Residual. Now he residually haunts this place.
That wouldn't be residual.
And
though.
he just, as he's getting pissed off, he just repeats everything he did before he got off.
No, see, residual doesn't affect the surroundings that it's in. Like, that's why they walk through walls and shit, because things have changed.
That's true.
So this would be an intelligent haunting if it was real.
Oh.
Yeah. You should look at those documents, though. Figure out why did he throw those.
Yeah, why that?
Yeah,
because that one that was in the filing cabinet, he picked that one out specifically.
I think so. I want you to be scared. Raw. You know? I like that.
Dude,
I like that.
There's a lot of just like strange shit moving here. I'm gonna save another video. This one's like in a kitchen. You got like some canola oil rolling around by itself.
Canola oil?
I don't know, some sort of oil.
The kitchen ones,
Stay away from the canola oil.
I struggle with those because I feel like
He's
people
after
set
the
those
oil.
up. Like the kitchen ones. I feel like they're always set up.
Yeah.
Even if they're not, I feel like they always are. You know what I mean? Did you send the link or did you save it on the bookmarks? Here?
I just bookmarked it.
Okay, we're gonna.
So you just got to refresh a little bit.
Oh, boom.
And it's like, why would you be filming this section of the kitchen? I don't know, but
Yeah, did you bookmark it on the wrong page?
It's not showing
Greg?
up.
should be on the right one, dude.
Because we're just left with the same.
Oh dang. Okay, well, fuck, I don't know where.
You just saved it to somebody else's page. Like
No, it's not on mine.
Oh, did they?
I don't think.
Did it get deleted because it was too real?
it was too risque.
This
They knew
is
we were
too
getting
real,
It's
bro.
too real.
I'll try to find it
All
again.
right. Yeah, while he's looking for that, man. Are you gonna look for it?
I don't know.
Ghost Kitchen.
Here, I got it.
Okay.
Let me bookmark. Actually, no, I don't have it. Oh, what? Yep. Yeah, here we go. Okay, bookmarked.
Okay, all
Sorry.
right.
Good old prepping for the show worked out real
Oh, here it
good
is.
today.
Oh, okay.
It's all good.
I see what you're saying.
Oh yeah.
This is a commercial kitchen. This is not just a home kitchen.
Okay.
I sell that very mixer at my work.
Emilio, more oil. Emilio, pick up that oil.
Ooh, that
No.
does move very weird.
That moves weird.
Right.
This
Like if
part
you had
right
a
here,
string.
right here. So when it goes forward and then goes and then spin, yeah, that moves
I
very
mean,
weird.
you could have a string attached to it,
No.
and the spinning you could accomplish too.
How?
Even if you had, if it could have started spinning on its own.
No, right here.
But the one that's weird is when it goes backwards. So from this position right here, you could have a string to it, and you could like be pulling it. But because it came from here and went backwards first, that's weird. You know what I mean?
That one's interesting.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I feel like the momentum of the bottle makes that very interesting. It seems like it doesn't burn out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for lack of a better term, it kind of spins before it moves. Like it's moving. You know what I mean? Like quickly spinning and then kind of catches. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
That's interesting.
I mean, I'd be freaked out if I was in that kitchen, and then it comes
Yeah.
launching back out at you.
Yeah, that's some dirty ass looking oil though, man. Yeah.
Well,
Here,
I mean,
it's
just like
I
all of-
bookmarked this one. Remember this a while ago where the security guard just gets up and he's like treating this person, like welcoming them into like
This
this
one.
like hospital
Yeah.
or something, right?
This is a great video, bro.
This is a good.
and
one.
then there's like no one there, right?
Yeah, he is actually acting like he's having to like talk to someone and direct them in the building.
Yeah. And the camera just doesn't see anything there.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
pretty
another
crazy.
similar one there.
Right, this guy's working there at that desk.
Yep.
The door's open. You don't see anybody walk through. He
He's
gets
like,
up,
oh hey, oh yeah, come through
unleashes
here.
the belt.
Yeah.
He has his little check, like,
I
I'm
wonder
taking
if,
some orders.
oh, dude, I
This
wonder
could
if
have been set up though too. You know what I mean?
yeah, could have been, I guess.
Could have triggered somebody. Have somebody trigger the doors.
Huh.
And he's just walking them, and he gets like a wheelchair. Like, come on, dude! Like, he's like, get in here, come on, yeah.
Yeah, that one's bizarre.
Yeah, this one's at a hospital, I think, or something, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. At 3:26 a.m.
Yeah.
11:11. Whoa. Okay.
Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna open this up a little more here. Whoop. bring this down. When the doors open, there's no one there. So I don't know how someone could have triggered it from. You would have seen them on the outside. So you watch from the.
I wonder if he has a button that can trigger those doors. You know, he's security. You know, I don't know.
Maybe. It'd be interesting to see like what name if he wrote down their name while he was like, because he had this clipboard and was writing something down. What did you write? What did the spirit tell you?
This one here, man. I'm gonna send this to you real quick here, because this is a similar one, but this one was actually on a TV show.
Well, like the same kind of thing.
Yeah, it was a security guard at a table at the entrance of a building, and he sees this. He sees like an orb, and this guy actually spoke on a TV show about this. He's like, bro, I don't know what the fuck. Like, I saw it like clear as day. So he's just watching his monitor. It's like a hospital or some shit. Check this one's.
Motherfucker decided to show itself again.
Yeah.
See it?
Watch.
Oh yeah, you can see it right here.
It's
but watch
faint,
him.
though. I looked at it like, okay. I'm like, okay. So I hesitated, so I just threw
That is a real
something.
reaction, bro. I'm serious. That's a real reaction.
Throws a
right there.
paper at it.
No, go back real quick. Go back. That
time it
initial.
came from over.
Okay, that initial reaction to me is so genuine because it's not over the top.
It's faint though.
But watch him. He goes,
like,
I looked at
fuck.
it
right here.
like,
This like, what the fuck, man?
I'm like, okay. So I hesitated, so I just threw something because I didn't know what to do.
I threw the something.
You know.
I
But that
hesitated,
time
so I
it
threw
came
the
from
something.
over my head though, for some reason. I
Came
don't
over
know.
his head.
But I was like, you know what? I'm over there just talking shit.
You see his
now.
hands?
Yeah, I'm
going,
over there.
God
It's always
damn.
me and stuff.
He's like, man, quit fucking with me.
So, it is what it is. It showed up to me twice already. From the first video, but this time I guess it's getting used to me or something.
He's in Congress. Congress main entrance door.
Oh, interesting.
Hmm.
This is a ghost of Nancy. Oh, this is fucking Ruth bacon
And
cheeseburger.
I don't know what else it says over here, but
This is an older video though.
Yeah.
But like, what's weird is you see what you see is like an apparition, quote unquote. Which in some videos you would say, well, that could just be a bug. Who knows? You know.
no,
but
that
he
was
sees
that
it.
was a cloudy figure.
He sees it, bro. You know what I mean? Like like he definitely sees that thing pass him.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a pretty genuine reaction. Quite honestly, I
Just
think,
going, oh shit.
I feel like when you see people like screaming and doing like, I just don't know that that's real. I think you'd be more like, what you remember, Greg, when we heard that noise, right? It wasn't like we were like fucking. We were just like, what
More
the
like
fuck is
like
this?
standoffish but curious.
Yeah, like you're like trying to figure it out, trying to put the
Yeah.
pieces together. Like, what am I seeing? What is that thing? And it's not like a over the top fear.
Like the
you see
people that
something.
just like see something like that and then immediately just go ah and fucking scream. I feel like you got some other mental shit going on.
man, you were
It's not only that, but it's the people who are filming themselves in a position where you normally wouldn't be filming yourself. Like
Yeah,
if you're in
yeah.
the bathroom in your underwear and you're brushing
Yeah.
your teeth and
Oh,
you got
yeah.
a camera on you, like what the fuck are you what is
Yeah,
he,
that's
what are you
true.
doing?
That's true.
man. Is there more to this? There's like a minute left. Does it just show anything else, or just fast forward a little bit and see? Or is
I
he
don't
just
think so. I think it's just him and he's just talking.
he's talking to the fucking ghost? He's just like, man, quit
Yeah.
fucking with
No,
me,
he
bro.
just goes back to work.
I need.
Could you go back to work? Like
Yeah,
if you seen
sure.
something like that and it startled you enough, you got up and threw something at it, and
Sure,
then
man.
you just sit back down and be like, "What the fuck?"
But he said he's seen it before, you know. So
Yeah, that's true.
you
that's
know,
true.
Maybe at this point he's like kind of comfortable with the situation. You know, it's possible. It's possible.
I don't know how comfortable you. I
Well,
mean,
if it's
you
not
always hear
threatening.
about the people that are like our boy Scotty Boy on Patreon. Like
Yeah.
he says he thinks his grandma's haunting him or somebody's haunting him, and he's constantly has stuff happening in his house.
Yeah.
And I guess you could be comfortable with it at some point.
Yeah.
And you're just like, fucking knock it off.
Yeah. Like the bangs and creaks and shit, and you're like, all right.
I don't know. I don't think I could get comfortable with it.
Depends
Like
on-
I've had
depends how
stuff.
aggressive
I've
it
had
would
stuff
be.
happen and seen stuff, and it didn't like scare me to the point where I needed to leave. But
You weren't easy.
if it happened all the time, I'd be like, well, I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm gonna get out of here. I think.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
Like why? I mean,
If it was like,
I guess-
intimidating, that would be one.
yeah,
thing.
that's true. I guess if it wasn't like you didn't feel threatened.
Yeah. I would just say, like, listen, if you're going to be here, fucking give me a back rub, dude. I'm fucking sore. You know what I'm saying? Like, do something productive. You know what I'm saying? I got dishes. Bitch, clean that shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Yeah, you got to do something. They should be able to do some dishes, right? You're giving them a place to stay.
Well, yeah, if they're gonna be like poltergeists and shit,
They're
around
giving
the
you a
house.
place to stay, Dave. Okay.
No, I'm just
You're
saying
in
that.
their house.
No, I'm saying I'm paying the bills now. Okay, if you're gonna live here, sweetheart, you got to do your thing. You know what I mean?
Where they come from, there are no bills.
Oh, that's
you
true.
Gotta think
That's
about
true.
that.
That is true, but that may be true to them, but they're here now. You know what I'm saying? You at least buy me some groceries.
Oh, look at this one. It says ghosts are residual consciousness energy of the deceased that remain in astral.
After
That remain in astral. I don't think that's how you say that. After a soul departs, like an echo.
Okay, that was a little deeper than it needed to be. But what's this? What's this?
It's just like a security camera or something that somebody has.
You
And
haven't seen this?
I just seen it just now. And then, like, I think it looked like somebody starts walking across the street. So it was like over here.
Oh yeah, okay.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Apparition.
Yeah. And you can see like kind of the arms swaying a little bit.
It's like a dress, dude.
Oh.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay.
That was just me in this costume.
But then
dude.
I'm always like, at the same time, like, I mean, that wouldn't be hard to make.
Well, so here's the thing, and I've seen this numerous times. In fact,
Even like the Gettysburg stuff, a part of me goes, it wouldn't be hard to make that.
there's just so much evidence of the same shit. That's what gets me.
Yeah.
Is there so much? But like I've seen cams like this before. There's one that was circulating not that long ago, like Mexico, of a field, and it shows this like apparition moving across, and it turns into a human. That was like circulating.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is though, is like some of these cams, the way that they're set up in the frame rate and shit, like if you're moving at a certain speed, it's very blurry, and then when you slow down, it focuses back up, and you're good. Some of those I wonder if it's just the camera. You know what I'm saying? Like how fast were they moving, and it kind of has a transparent. Even that one that we were watching, Greg, that you put on that clip where he's drinking the drink and shit.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I wonder sometimes if that's not just like the frame rate of the cameras making him look,
But wouldn't the cup be the same way?
Possibly. Yeah.
Because he picked up the cup.
Yeah, I don't know. I listen. I have no idea. I just feel like there's some camera shenanigans too with some of these things. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at with it. I don't know, but can we do the UFO shit? Can we do that one?
Yeah, dude. Let's do that.
The Charlie Kirk UFO. I want to kind of.
Do you have it?
Yeah, it's on my TikTok. It's that second row, very far right.
This one.
Yeah.
You're about to see him again.
Okay. Turn this down a little bit.
Yeah, you can turn it down, but it's you guys definitely should check this out. It's 5 minutes long, so obviously we're not going to play the entirety of it per se. But he shows, like the radar.
Yeah, like the control panel on
Yeah.
the radar and all
Yeah.
kinds of shit.
But you'll see the light appear in the window, and then it disappears, and then it will reappear throughout the 5 minutes. It does it multiple times. But listen to what he's saying.
You're about to see him again. Just watch up above the horizon, and they're going to get really bright, and then they're going to go away. See them? There's two of them right there.
Oh,
No, that's just that's a reflection.
They just keep circling.
That's a
and they're gonna
reflection.
Go away.
You'll see right there.
Oh,
See?
right there.
Yep.
And
there's nothing on your radar right now?
No, there's nothing there. I can zoom out.
Now the light's going out.
They're gone.
Have you ever seen anything like that before?
A couple times in this area. But
We're flying over New Mexico,
yeah,
Of course you
which
are.
is Roswell, which is where all those.
correct. That's where all the weird stuff happens. But they're going to go again.
And you'll
Have
see
you
the
ever
light.
seen anything
You'll see
like
the
this?
light pop back in. It does it multiple times throughout the 5 minute video.
What do you think they are?
Logic would say satellites, but satellites go in a line.
Watch
These
it.
are like circling.
Are they like
Circle.
high propulsion devices? You think?
I don't know.
Is that how an
Satellites
aircraft
that
would
low?
fly?
No,
Yeah,
he
they
was,
wouldn't be that
No, he was
that
just
low
saying
either.
the logical explanation would be a satellite.
So whatever that is, has got to be at 80,000.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
100,000.
logically, the satellites don't go that low.
Yeah, and he's saying that one's probably they're at 40,000.
They're at
He thinks
100,000 feet.
They would have
they're
to
about 80 to
be.
100,000
The
feet.
F-16 flew at 300,000 feet. Here they come again.
Look at
Coming
here.
around again.
You'll see it. You'll see it
See the one,
increase in
get
light.
Right, and then it's gonna go away.
Watch. See the light starting to
They're
appear.
above
Right
us
here.
Watch.
significantly.
Look, it's gonna get really bright.
It'll get brighter. There it is.
And then it's gonna go away. the whole flight I've been wanting to call you up here. I'm like, please don't think we're crazy.
No, I'm seeing it, but look, your radar would pick it up if it was an aircraft, right?
Yes. There's one below us at 8,000 feet. There's another one below us at 6,000.
There's nobody out here on
200 miles. There's nobody.
Weird.
It's a little weird, man.
200 miles? That's the radius of that thing?
Well, he actually
That's
can,
a pretty damn good radius.
Yeah, and he said that he could zoom out. Actually,
Well,
in the
that and he
beginning,
can
said I
see.
zoomed out.
He could see there was one 6,000 feet below him. So not only can it go out, it goes up and down
Up
also.
and down. Yes. Yeah. I thought it was interesting. Now, the reason why it's interesting, obviously, Charlie Kirk, everybody knows, at least a lot of the conservative movement knows who he is. And so to have him be a part of it, filming this as well, just gives a little more, like, a little more like, oh, I know who this person is. They're not into UFOs. You don't really ever hear them talk about aliens and shit. This is not benefiting a political party or any of that garbage. You know what I'm saying? This is just a snapshot of something that he took.
Yeah.
And it gives it a little bit more, kind of real, like, okay, I can kind of buy into this. And you see it go and come. And the pilot, which, I tend to, these guys fly a lot. I imagine these guys all fly quite a bit. And he said, I've seen this thing
a couple times in the same area
before.
Yeah.
But he's like, the logical explanation would be a satellite, but there's no way. This thing is circling. Satellites do not circle like that.
Well, like Greg said, it's way too low to be a satellite.
It's way too low. And like the fact that it's kind of moving in a circular form around something or around is not normal, man. That's just not normal.
So do you guys think like the UFO thing will be a government push? Like, do you buy in that it's like this government program and they're going to try to push it out like this threat?
I think it could be used as that. I don't think it is.
If they did, like if they were going to do that, they would use like these public influencers, right? Like Charlie Kirk, like people who have a large following,
sure,
to push out that idea initially and be like, bro,
but then
these things are fucking real.
But then how would you create that to make it believable? Like how would you have?
You would actually have a craft. You'd have a craft, right? Like that's what I that's where, like, going back to ghosts versus UFOs and aliens, right?
Yeah.
I believe ghosts right now more than I believe in aliens, because I think if we do have craft that maybe we reverse engineered or whatever, right? I believe that people are flying those craft. I don't think that aliens are here flying those craft. That's just me.
Well,
until like we actually get more evidence of an actual physical alien being.
No, see, I think that's a pretty standard theory. I think there's a lot of people that think like we may have it, and we've engineered it to the point where we have humans flying it at this point. That's not unreasonable. The only thing that I would say that kind of throws that off a little bit is they're here, so they obviously can get here. So if we had a piece of technology that we were able to break down and recreate, or get right, means that they came here at some point. So if they had come here, why would they not still come here?
Yeah, or we just created it and it's so above and beyond. Because you know how like the iPhone was created years before it was released or something, like, when you have like these pieces of technology that the government is using for years, like the internet, and then they release it for the public to use.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where maybe this idea that, the Project Bluebeam, getting everybody afraid of an outside invader, is something that they're going to try to pull to get everybody to.
I just think that's failed so miserably. If that's the plan, it's such a failure. Because I just don't feel
I don't even think it's launched yet, though. Like, I think they're in the initial setting up stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I just feel like people have watched so much video on aliens, and some people don't give a shit, and that's totally cool, too. Like, some people just have no interest at all. But I'm saying for the average person who's into it a little bit or a lot, like, I just feel like you failed at making it, like, fearful. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really afraid of the idea of it. You know what I'm saying? I think it would be startling. Obviously, that would be a very, like, out of this world moment, for lack of a better word, right? Where you see something that shouldn't be here, that you would perceive to not be here. But the idea that we have a universe, listen, I'm not talking about the flat earth shit or the fucking dome or any of the, I'm just saying the idea that you have a giant universe and there's not things there is just wild in the first place. Like, there definitely is. And there definitely is probably something that has so much more technology than we do. So I'm for me personally, and I respect your point on it too. I think that that's not even unrealistic at all. I want to believe that like there's no reason to think that they couldn't. You know what I mean? Like that it's there, and they don't have to be scary. It doesn't have to be a scary thing. There's probably bad apples in the group, of course, just like we have bad apples. But
from like what I've like the research that I've done with the whole strange sauna stuff, the avenue of fallen angels makes way more sense now than UFOs.
I like.
You know what I mean? Like
I like when you said fallen angels. You raised your eyebrow. I was like, oh.
You guys,
You
you digging what I'm saying,
see
bro?
where I'm going here?
The fucking fallen angels. Okay.
Yeah.
No, but like, if those were considered fucking aliens, you know what I mean, and they did have this like higher technology, and they want to come back and be worshipped, that makes way more sense to me than just like, oh, some random willy-nilly alien race wants to help us out. You know what I mean? Like,
well, but see, that's the thing is, I don't know that the idea is that they want to help us out. That's also a theory. You know, the idea that they want to preserve us and help us
cultivate us.
That's all theory, right? Like listen, if we ever got to the point through Elon and another 200 years where we could actually go to other universes, right, and travel the galaxies.
Multiplanetary beings.
It's not like we're going to help. We're going to explore, right? Who else is there? What else do they have? Like, how do they live? The curiosity of it. But
exploration leads to conquering eventually.
Well,
right?
if they have something you want.
But see, that's the theory behind
Undoubtedly,
that.
they will.
Possible, but like, does it have to lead to conquering? Like that's American history and world history here, like on this globe. We all consider each other the same.
True.
So like
but
we
like
conquer each other.
But to Greg's point, if we were to become multiplanetary, why wouldn't that follow the human race? Because that's just
why wouldn't other races out there want to do the same to our planet? Conquer. You know what I mean? Like,
no, it's possible.
It's just in our nature that's every single like country was established that way.
Well, here's the deal.
You know?
Here's where I would say that again. I think when you're looking at human to human, like we recognize the opponent or the person that we're going to battle against or that we want to steal the land from or whatever the situation, it makes it possible. But you don't see that necessarily with like apes. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't go conquer the jungle with apes and just slaughter them all and go to battle with monkeys.
Because they've already been here.
I know, but my point is it's easier to fight your kind, right? But if you go and you have an alien race, like that's a different kind. That's never happened, or
a different kind of challenge you want to.
It's a different.
I like this,
thing.
Dave. I like it. So like they're gonna treat so aliens will treat humans like an endangered species.
Well,
like,
I mean,
don't touch Earth. It's like we have to let them grow and be proper.
Yeah, we found this new creature, and there's a limited amount of them.
I'm not saying I am not saying we're not cruel to animals. We like through mass farming and stuff. Like we definitely have some cruelty towards animals. But my point is we don't treat an ape the same way we treat a human. You know what I mean? Like everybody in general.
We put them both in cages.
Well, we have, and I'm talking about the bigger picture. We look at them like as a species that like we observe and we like appreciate how they are, and we don't try to conquer. You know what I mean? Like we're not trying to go battle with these. You know what I mean? It's like we understand that it's different. You know what I mean? It's not human. They don't have the same level of intelligence per se. They don't think the same way. They don't build. So my idea would be that if we saw another race of something out there, that we would be more in an observatory manner rather than a conquer. First of all, you don't know what they have. Like
I think they would be the same exact way though. Like if they are like talented enough to fly a spaceship here, they would definitely be just observing us and be like,
oh, for sure,
because we'd be no match.
Well, I mean they know that.
Maybe.
So, but I don't know, man. It's just like you don't fuck with monkeys. You don't fuck with bears. You know what I'm saying? Like you just know, like that thing is gonna fucking beat the shit out of me. But like I just have a feeling that the aliens would be the same situation, man. I really do. I think we would go and we'd want to understand like their culture. We'd want to understand where they came from or what they believe, how they build and how they create. And I feel like they would also feel the same. Like that's just me thinking about it. Like
what was that show? I think you watched it first, and you're like, "You guys, you have to watch this." And it was they were communicating. They were on this ship. Remember that ship gets like kind of cut in half.
Oh
it's
yeah,
just like this weird.
Yeah.
What was that show called? Where they connect or they contact aliens?
Yeah, that was the 3 moon or the 3 planet.
Dude, it was so good.
Yeah, well, it was Yeah, it was the ending sucked. It actually pissed me off. The ending did a little.
Was it? Did they leave it open for a second season? Or
Yeah,
is
it just was a fucking really. Me and my wife both stopped and just looked at each other and like, well, okay, oh, that was awesome. It started off great though, but it was like three planet or three sun, three
something problem.
Yeah, three planet
Three
problem.
something problem. But in that you had somebody who was mischievous. He was kind of evil.
Three body problem,
dude.
Yep.
So he had like this mischievous kind of mentality, and he was the one communicating with these beings. And that's the problem: is if you get the wrong bad apple communicating with this race, and then they sense something wrong, they can just fucking switch, and then that's it. Like you're done.
Yeah, but see, but to me, again, when you look at it from like an animal perspective, right? It's not any different. We have many situations where these people that go live with bears. I mean, that one famous guy, that bear guy, he was hugging on him, hanging out with them, and then all of a sudden, fucker eats him, dude. Like just out of nowhere.
But that's violence. That's not thought. That's not like
I know.
It's not. It's not like a static. It's more of a. It's more of a dynamic energy more than potential energy. Whereas humans have the potential for evil, and we plan shit. You know what I mean?
bet that bear thought about eating that guy.
Yeah, that's the thing, dude.
I bet he was hanging around with him and going, if this guy doesn't fucking give me something soon, I'm just gonna eat this.
Oh yeah, like in the immediate moment, animals will plan to kill their prey. But I'm just saying,
they're
like,
also
months
predators.
and months and years.
They're predators, and so maybe they had plenty of food and they were good to go, and then they got to a point where after these months of being around, they were hungry. They didn't have food, and they're like, well, fuck, Jim's over here. He's he's been nice to us, but he's fucking looks tasty.
Yeah,
it's just, you have instincts. Like animals have these predatorial instincts, and you can tame it for some amount of time, but we see way too many situations. That may be the case with this thing. That's what I'm saying. We don't know. Like, are they calm now but not going to be calm later? Like, what are their we get triggered. What triggers them? Like, who knows?
Are they even real? Do they even exist?
Well, listen,
I think they exist. I think it's either one of three things. Either there is extraterrestrials and they're out there and they're coming to visit us and they keep an eye on us and going, what the fuck are these crazy assholes doing? And they're just kind of like, document. Hello, we'll show you guys every once in a while. Or they've always been here. And they're like past civilizations that have like retreated underground during massive fucking disasters. And then over time they've accumulated and built technology, and they just come up every so often, and that's what we see.
Yeah, it's like that one guy on Joe Rogan talked about that.
Or three,
right?
They're interdimensional. And they're not really, what we see is like a interdimensional drone thing that they're flying around, and that's what we're seeing. And the ones where they may have been able to get crash landings and then like rebuild and use technology and have bodies, maybe those are the ones that tried to come interdimensionally with people on them, and that's why they crashed.
Yeah, man. I mean,
there's a lot of maybes.
There's a lot of maybes, man. I know we're wrapping up, but I honestly feel like when you talk about these things, it's a lot of fun. But I think like it just, our minds as humans, we just get so like, what if this? What if that?
Well,
but like
nobody's ever seen some kind of ship or some kind of weird orb thing come into our atmosphere.
Well, maybe.
There's never been video or any kind of sightings like that. They've just been here.
Yeah, but they're so fast, man. I mean, NASA probably has tons of footage they are not going to release.
Yeah, but how fast is a fucking meteor going? We see that fucker.
Well, listen, man, if you can go to here in fucking, you know what I'm saying, a split second, like that is some insane shit.
Maybe.
I just think that like when you really just cut out all the other nonsense and all the theory and all the stuff, the idea is if we believe that the universe is real, some don't, some do. If you believe that it is real and there's planets out there, you have to believe that if there's more planets than there are grains of sand, that there has to be some life, and there has to be some life that has lived longer than us.
It would have to have been millions of years longer.
Sure, but I'm just saying, like, that seems just as brute as it gets. Like, there's something there. They maybe have more technology, and maybe they can get here. You know what I mean? But, like, dimensions and spirits, like, who knows, man? I mean, at the end of the day, who knows? But the idea that there's just not life that's more advanced, like, I definitely think there are.
Probably.
Or we just live in
I think there's life that's dumber, too.
Oh, for sure, dude.
For sure.
There's shit fucking Mars logs right now. They just, you know what I mean? They're just over there jerking off in a corner.
Eating their own
Well,
poop.
what was the
exactly.
fucking statistic I just heard somebody saying on? I think it was maybe on Rogan or something. I don't remember what it was. They said for the amount of time, I think it's like 4 billion years that life has been on Earth or something like that, all the way down to like single-celled organisms. For a third of that, I think it was a third, it was only single-celled organisms.
Oh yeah.
But see, even evolution is hypothetical. Like no one really knows.
That's true.
No
I
one
was going to ask that. I was like, how the fuck do they know that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
no, I'm
it's
with you.
the series of like all of these proteins being together in a magical moment.
Yeah.
And they all of a sudden just blend together, and then all of a sudden the liquid hot magma disappears and there's fucking water. Like what?
But the
How does this work?
I mean, but the theory to me that always has struck me when people say like, well, what are the odds that the sun is the same size as the moon, and my thing is
all
like
the same distances apart.
I know, but here's the thing: we exist, so we exist in a time where we can question those things. But do we only exist because those things are that way? You know what I'm saying? Of all the planets, we happen to have all those things aligned, and that's why we are here thinking about it. And other people,
the Goldilocks zone.
It's the Goldilocks zone, bro. So I mean, again, it's not weird to me. It's like we are fortunate. Like now, I'm not taking religion into this because I think that's a huge aspect for me. You know what I'm saying? I definitely believe in God. I'm just saying,
You're dressed up like a rabbi, for God's sake.
I'm here. Peace upon you. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like,
Shalom.
We also are here because of maybe everything aligned, and that's why we have the thoughts we have, and we question things we do, is because we just happen to have that perfect storm. You know what I'm saying? That happened at that moment. You know what I'm saying?
I like your phrasing there.
Danielson says evolution is fake. We are descendants of the Anunnaki.
That's probably, who knows, man. Yeah. Look, I'm not down.
I mean, Alien Ant Farm named their band that for a reason.
Yeah, Alien Ant Farm. There we go, dude.
I mean, there is a lot of research and study into evolution, and I've looked at a lot of it. I mean, fuck. I mean, I went to school for that shit, dude.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I have a degree in evolution and all this stuff, but there's a lot of fucking holes.
There's a lot of
holes. And I'm like, how do you guys know all this? How do we really know?
No,
We
like
don't
you
really
said,
know.
it's all theories and
No, we don't.
guesstimations.
And a lot of it makes sense, but the problem is no one has any record of it, and so they're trying to piece these holes together, but they don't have the answers.
Well,
and maybe we're not supposed to have the fucking answers.
every like year they keep getting evidence of like human life being older and older and older, and this keep pushing the date back when humans were around farther than we've ever thought they have been.
Sure.
So
You know
what
what
makes
sucks,
you think
though?
they haven't been here the whole time? It's just everything deteriorates. There's no evidence of it.
The problem is we're working backwards. We know what the answer is, human beings.
Yeah.
We have to work back on how were those generated.
Yeah.
And that's the fucking problem, man. Like, if you know what you're trying to build, you'll fit whatever model to create that.
Dude,
right? If
that
it's
is
convenient.
that is conspiracy
problem.
theory. That is life. That is everything, right? Like you can make anything work. Numbers, the whole nine. You can make it work if you really want it to work.
Gematria, all that shit.
Everything, dude. So yeah, I mean that goes to the simulation theory and everything else. Like, is it that way, or is our minds just that fucking weird? You know what I'm saying? I think our minds are pretty fucking weird, dude. We have some really creative thoughts, but it's that time, dudes. It's that fucking time.
It's that time.
That was a good fucking
fun
show.
episode.
It was fun, dude. I love ghosts. I love aliens and shit. I think it's all fun. But hey, guys, listen. Halloween is tomorrow. Everybody's gonna be taking
Or today, depending on when you're listening.
Or today. You're all taking your kids out. Please be safe out there. Check that candy. Make sure the kids are safe.
Yeah, watch where you step.
Well, if you're in San Francisco,
Don't step in some shit.
yeah, dude, you gotta be careful.
Or
over
don't
there.
hurt yourself.
Yeah, don't.
I know where
don't
Chris
break
was
your
going, but
yeah,
I know where I was going.
I went straight to San Francisco on that one.
Yeah.
Guys, be safe. Enjoy your Halloween. Your kids are gonna have a blast. It'll be
Hell
fun.
yes.
All right, guys.
Peace.
Later, guys.